Hello YouTube creators and subscribers, I just wanted to thank you all for tuning into my channel. Today we're going to be going through the Deep Web episode 5, so let's begin. So it looks like I stumbled across another ARG website. Essentially there's just a bunch of random characters and strings of columns and rows, and it might be some type of crossword puzzle, maybe displaying another onion, but essentially I view it as a ARG. Now if we click on view page source and we look at the actual code, it's bringing out each column and all the information about the website, and it looks like we found something. There's some kind of coordinates in the source code. So let's look up these coordinates momentarily to see where it brings us. And maybe this would be the first step of this ARG. So it looks like the location is, just brings us back to the onion, and it says find latitude and longitude. We may have to use Google to actually find an accurate map of this place. So it looks like there may be coordinates hidden within this word puzzle as well. Probably the same coordinates that they're giving in the source code. So it looks like the coordinates lead to Los Angeles, and we're going to check out what this area is. So it leads right to a specific location in this area of Los Angeles. It's pretty interesting that these coordinates are displaying an actual location based upon the website and the code within the website. So what I think is that this ARG could lead to an actual real life event. It may be a location of whatever they were hiding on the deep web. It may be a location of a crime scene. So it's pretty interesting. I think we're going to back out of this ARG and check out the next website. Yes, multiplying bitcoins. It seems like that's the popular way to get rich on the deep web, and it looks like we stumbled across one of those scheme websites. So essentially their main gimmick is that they're gonna 10 times the bitcoins that you own in less than 24 hours, or in 24 hours. How do they do it? Well, let's find out. How to multiply your bitcoins 100-fold in a day. No matter how secure and innovative would be bitcoins, they are just some bytes on a digital storage medium, and they can be copied as well as any digital information. We've thoroughly studied the Bitcoin client from within and have found an almost unpredictable but very significant flaw associated with the commission. Using it, we have committed a Bitcoin transaction in which the recipient has received more Bitcoins than the sender has sent. Unfortunately, the difference is not so great, about 1%, and if you make only one transaction by a small amount, your capital will not increase much. But if you make a transaction permanently and by a large amount, you will get rich very quickly. We've discovered this flaw recently and have not yet managed to win a lot, but every day we multiply our money 100-fold times and want to do it more. We all understand that such a freebie cannot continue for a lot of time, and this flaw will be found and corrected in the near future. But until this happens, we want to win as much as possible. That is why we have launched this website, where you can make an investment, and we will multiply it 20 times. Half of this money we'll give to you. It means that your investment will be returning to you 100-fold in the next 24 hours. All you have to do is transfer some bitcoins to address listed below. We do not accept investments below 0.01 bitcoins, and your investment will be multiplied 100-fold and will be transferred to your wallet within 24 hours. Pay 0.001 BTC today. Get 0.1 BTC tomorrow. Bitcoin address for making deposits is below. So essentially, I think personally it's a gimmick website. I don't believe that they could actually 100-fold the value of your bitcoins if you invest in their scheme. It seems though that it might be true because essentially when you have hackers and they know how to hack a certain system that allows you to manipulate data, and if they can manipulate the Bitcoin's digital value, seems possible. So let's see who they are, who we are. We are a team of enthusiasts who are very interested in the innovative digital currency, Bitcoins, and strongly believe in their future. We do not like the fact that in the Bitcoin client exists this flaw, and we hope that our website will help to fix it. What do? We find bugs and different and new internet ventures and use them for our own progress, our own purpose. The last time we are engaged in Bitcoin client, so we found this flaw in Bitcoin client, and we hope that our website will help all of you. So it looks like they have some history, and it shows the people that invested in this company and how much was returned. And as you can see, it actually has the blockchain record of the Bitcoins being recorded and transferred. So let's see the most recent one. This was the return address. This is the transaction. So the investment was 0.15 Bitcoins, and the person got 15 Bitcoins back. I mean, that is a lot of money. If we type up how much 15 Bitcoin is worth, it's probably equal to about more than $10,000. So this scheme seems like actually a good idea to get rich pretty quickly. I don't know if it's necessarily illegal, but it's a pretty interesting way how they're manipulating data. So there's not much to say about this site. I think that if it is real, and if I had Bitcoins, I would invest in this website very quickly and try to get my 100-fold profit back. I mean, if I could take 1 Bitcoin and turn it into 100 Bitcoins, that would be great. So other than that, we're going to back out of this website and go to the next one. So it looks like we stumbled across an FTP server that's hosting different books that are based on various subjects. And I think this is a good website for those who are on the deep web and looking to read some interesting and valid information and books. So as we scroll down, there's a bunch of books. You can see their titles, and it's alphabetized in that order. And if we scroll down, it looks like there's probably at least more than 1,000 books on this website. So I'm going to go ahead and click on one of the interesting books and see how valid it is. So we're going to select Mantak Chi Yoga. And as you can see, the PDF is loading. Hopefully it won't take too long to load the book. So as we scroll back up, you can see some other folders containing probably a collection of books. So I think this is a very good website. If you want to check it out, I might post the links in the comment section below. Other than that, we're going to back out of this website and go to the next one. So we stumbled across the Electro Store. It is a store that it looks like sells electronic products such as the Samsung Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus. So let's check out their products and their website to see what they're all about. So in their news post right here, so it says news, 1 to 3 business days worldwide shipping. Because of the fact that Christmas is coming and a lot of you forget to order in time, we introduced a faster shipping service to ensure that your package will arrive before Christmas. The price for this fast shipping is $31.50 compared to the basic shipping fee, and the shipping time will be 1 to 3 business days independently on the large and target continent and country. But if one of the ordered products is not in stock because of the high variety of the product, the delivery time will be prolonged to 3 to 5 days. So essentially their newest post is about how they could ship to your location faster because of the current holiday, which means that this site must have been created about last year, right before Christmas time, or it was running before last Christmas, and then they posted this news post in regards to having faster shipping before Christmas arrives. So let's go ahead and check out their products to see what they sell. So it looks like they have the iPhone X, iPhone 8 Plus, bunch of Apple products, iPhone 8. As we scroll down, you see the various iPhone collections, iPhone iPads, MacBooks. And the page is pretty long. Nice watches, mostly Apple products, and then as we scroll down a little bit further, we see Samsung products. Now, if you stumble across this website as you're on the deep web, please take caution that if you purchase anything on the deep web, it might just be a scam and you might be taken advantage of and your Bitcoin stolen from your wallet. So be wary of where you purchase on the deep web because you don't want to lose money. Now, I don't know if this is legit. If I had an investment in Bitcoins, I would probably try to validate this website by purchasing one of their iPhones, seeing if it's not hacked, or if I could actually create a carrier account with the iPhone, and then I would post it on the YouTube, explaining that this site would be valid. But unfortunately, because I don't invest in Bitcoins, I've never purchased anything on the deep web, I probably wouldn't be able to do that at this point. But it seems like a pretty interesting website. I don't know if the prices are lower than actual e-commerce websites that sell these products, but it's cool nonetheless. Sometimes you see on the deep web more sinister things that they're selling. And when you see technology products being sold on the deep web, I think that it's important keynote to really realize that the deep web isn't bad on every part, on every level. Sure, there is evil things on the deep web, but every website on the deep web doesn't necessarily contain something sinister like this one. I don't know if it's real, like I said, but seems like a pretty cool e-commerce website. So we're going to back out of this one and go to the next one. Spore Stack, the website designed for Bitcoins or Bitcoin Cash. As anonymous as you make it, no account needed, purely API driven. So this website contains some code that allows you to encrypt your Bitcoins and deploy a VPS server with Bitcoins or Bitcoin Cash. So as you can see as we scroll down, here's the code that you would use in, it looks like maybe Windows or maybe Linux. So as we scroll down, you can see there's different links, implementations. Here's their PGP key. So essentially what this website allows you to do is you could take their code that they've provided and created, you would throw it into your terminal, and this will encrypt all your Bitcoins on a VPS server, which I'm assuming allows you to spend your Bitcoins anonymously without anybody being able to track you. But like I said before, the Bitcoins are recorded on a public chain, and people can view that public chain to view who made that Bitcoin purchase or transaction. So be wary of what you purchase when you use Bitcoins. So essentially, I think this is a very important website if you want to encrypt your cash, your digital cash, and it would protect you from prying eyes. So we're going back out of this one and check out the next website. Yes, a website dedicated to home gun crafting. Pretty interesting nonetheless, but let's check it out. The Home Gunsmith. Only through mass non-compliance with all gun and knife laws we will ever flow Britain's anti-gun fascist gun laws. Vengeance will be mine, one bullet at a time. Philip Lewitt died on April 8th, 2011 after a 2-year struggle with cancer. This website will be kept online as a memorial. So this website is dedicated towards promoting the capability to own firearms in Britain. I think that certain firearms are probably viewed as illegal in the British law, And that prevents people from being able to protect themselves when certain calamities take place. About liberating yourself by creating your own guns and protecting your own family by using your own weapons. So it says, welcome to my homemade firearms website. This website is devoted to homemade gun and techniques of improvised firearm manufacturing. And these days of increasingly impressive anti-gun policies and almost police state political affecting many other areas of our lives, it has never been more important for the aware citizen to know how a working firearm is constructed. So as we scroll down, we can see what they're all about. We're going to read what this has to say. Let's face a few facts. The faceless bureaucrats who are determined to disarm law-abiding citizens are doing so because they are not nice people, concerned about you or I being the victim of a crook with a gun. They're friends in the media who missed no opportunity to churn out the lies, myths, and misinformation that have, in the eyes of many, demonized gun owners that do not do so because they wish to disarm the local drug lord. They do so because they see the private ownership of firearms as a threat to their own power base and an obstacle in the way of the New World Order mentality. An Orwellian society, nanny state, surveillance society, call it what you wish. They are all part of the same ideas that have, in the last century alone, led Europe twice down the path of dictatorship and destruction. An armed society is the safest net, a last wall of defense the people possess against the big brother, a nightmare. Many are being created all around us. No wonder that those who with ill intent would like to see people disarmed. So essentially this website is going to promote the freedom of being able to protect yourself by owning a firearm. I think that this is a very positive website because it allows people to actually gain some information on how a gun is built and why a person should own a weapon during specific crisis where you need to protect yourself. So if you need a link to this website, please comment in the section below and I'll be able to provide you this link. Let's go to the next website. So in one of my previous episodes, I spoke about why it's important to have the biblical message and the Bible on the deep web. And that purpose was because sometimes if you live in a communist country or you live in a certain part of the world where they banned the Bible, or they don't allow Christians to practice reading the Bible, you would want to be able to access it. And that's where that comes into play. Now this website actually teaches people how to stay anonymous and how they could read the Bible safely on the deep web if they live in a communist country that locks them up for reading the Bible. So let's check out what they're all about. I created this page with the help of the Holy Ghost to help those who are in restricted countries to anonymously download the Bible and read, and also give them a tip on how to anonymously use it without getting caught. Just as I am a follower and brother in Christ, I decided to upload these documents to the Anonymous Tor network to help you get the gospel easily, since I am also a cyber expert and a computer programmer, computer engineer specialist, and an evangelist of the Lord Jesus Christ, personally chosen by him. Even though I may be very young, I really don't mind getting arrested to share this message of the kingdom to restricted countries. In this website you will learn tips on anonymity, ways on how you could simply anonymize yourself through VPN, a virtual private network. 2. The links of downloading your Bible and how to set it up. 3. Set up a PDF reader on cell phone or PC in case if the Bible will be in PDF format. A Bitcoin address specifically for donations. Let's get started. So let's scroll down to the main part. It looks like he teaches people how to install a VPN service on their computer or mobile device. This allows to tunnel the traffic and encrypt it and make it secure. This allows their device to basically not allow the person sending the data to reveal their IP address. So he has the VPN links for this various computer programs, and then he has some PDF reader links. And then here are the various books of the Bible. We have Genesis to Samuel in one file collection, Kings to Psalms, Proverbs to Malachi, Matthew to Revelation. And that's the entire offline audio Bible in English language. So this is important, like I said, because if you're going to live in a restricted country where you can't read the Bible and you're a Christian, well, this would be your go-to site. So I think there's not much to say about this website. I think we're going to back out of this one and check out our weekly deep web video. So it looks like we stumbled across a very scary ARG type video on the deep web. Ooh, how scary. It looks like it potentially might be an art project. It might be fake and it might be real. Who knows? I don't think the crowd is going to know. I don't think anybody is going to know. So let's check it out, see how scary it really is. Alright, so it looks like we got a gentleman with a knife. That seems pretty attractive. Maybe some kind of deep web killer. He has some kind of weird static noise going in the background and a very disturbing mask with what looks like bloodstains. The person is definitely disturbed and definitely seems like a very dangerous person. He's pulling out another knife. Not a good idea. He has his little shanks, weird shanks that he created. Now, we just saw his face, it looks like, in the actual video. So I may need to review that part to see what that's all about. If the suspect is showing his face and he is really committing these crimes on the deep web, then this will allow the authorities to pinpoint this person. So it looks like they're going through a ritual now, very sick ritual. Yes, what did they find? Yes, what is this? Pretty sure it's their fake dead body. Nice effects going on with some lightning static of some sort. Got the 3 suspects. And, ooh, that was a pretty scary ending. So it looks like that gentleman found a mask, and that probably is his mask, essentially what he uses to complete his ARG character. So we're going to go ahead and scan to the certain part where that gentleman was showing his face to see if we could get a clear description on who this gentleman is. So it looks like you can barely see his face, just a side profile. I don't know if that will be enough for the authorities to be able to track somebody down, but the side profile is a little bit of help. And essentially what you would do is with new technology, you would take some kind of facial recognition program and you would sort of mirror that person's face onto the other side, and it probably could create a pretty good description of the potential suspect that's in this video. Now, there was nothing malicious. They didn't have any kind of evidence of chopping up a body, no evidence of them committing a actual crime. It's just that they're holding weapons in the video and essentially showing off their masks. So what I think it's a deep web art project, probably an ARG. There's maybe some kind of hidden code in the audio. And other than that, I think it's a pretty interesting art project that I wouldn't want to mess with. If I was a federal agent, I would probably actually investigate it as a potential crime scene or a part of active crime. So we're going ahead and going to the next site. If you guys enjoyed this video, or if you guys have any comments about what this video may be, please leave your opinions in the section below. Looks like I stumbled across the most depressing website in the world. So, as we scroll down, you could see that this gentleman typed up in his coded website, mortal pain, mortal death, mortal pain, mortal death, and he keeps on going until he reaches the next part of his poetry. So we're gonna go ahead and check out why this site is the most depressing site in the world and what kind of message it has to offer. So a fire at will of the hand, a fire at will of the hand, a fire at will of the hand. God is beneath the ruined soul. Hell is above the tainted mind. Heaven is beneath the buried, burned body. Blood shall be shed twice at night. Blood shall be cast upon the altar. Blood shall be eaten by the unwilling. Sacrifice the brain, sacrifice the mind, sacrifice the soul. Unfaithful, unwilling, uncooperative. Sacred witness, non-believers, death, sacred, pain, mind, evil, kill, murder. Now he's just listing off words: house, brick, stone, drowned, bleed, die, girl, night. So essentially what he might be explaining is a crime scene. I don't know how freaking edgy that may be, but yeah, he's saying basically he drowned and bled and died, girl, night, I don't know. These marks a time in my life. I do not feel pain. I do not feel warmth. I cannot understand. I cannot see the truth. A pained soul is what I am. A troubled mind is what I have. I only hope for the best. For the best of what I seek. I cannot understand how humans cope with society's needs. I feel the way of the soul, driven by force, driven to places that are unspeakable, unspoken, places only I could visit. Please accept what I am. Please do as I say. If you disgrace, there will be a consequence. If you attempt to punish me, there will be pain. I am not evil. I am not sad. I am not happy. I am nothing. I am nobody. I am me. So essentially this website is pretty interesting. I think this is probably written, like he said, by a broken soul, by a very trodden down spirit. And at the end of the website he says, finish what has begun. Finish what has occurred. Carry out the given task and unleash the beast. Alright. So as you see, there's a PGP signed message, and that's basically all there is to this website. It's pretty depressing, and I think the gentleman has a very clear message that when the soul is broken, they become even more broken, sought out through darkness, fear, or anger. So we're going to back out of this website and go to the next one. So it looks like we stumbled across another website focusing on games, and this game specifically is focused on how they can read your mind. Ah yes, that's what it says in the title of the website. I can read your mind. So let's check out what they could offer. I'll show you cards. According to current statistics, I will find out which card you stare at with 98.6 certainty. Soon you will have no doubt. Don't give me a chance. Never move your pointer over your card. Even better, turn JavaScript off to make sure I can't track your mouse movements. Also cover your webcam so that way I can't watch you and see your eyes. Are you ready? As a first step, choose one of the cards below. Alright, so I have chosen the card. Now what do we do? Now what? Oh, okay, I see. Alright, choose one card below. Don't click on it, instead focus on it strongly. Burn it on your mind. Say it out loud or write it down on a piece of paper. Got it? Be sure I can't trick you. Have you remembered it well? If so, click on one of these shapes below. So I'm going to write down which card I'm going to pick. I'm not going to say it out loud in fear of the program being able to track what it is, but I will make sure that it's written down. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, and now we're going to select one of these shapes. Which one shall we select? The middle one, the left one, or the right one? Let's select the middle one. Alright, now it looks like we're on a page that's just basically Oh wow. Wow. It did literally pick the card. So I've removed your card. Am I right or not? Yes, you are. You are completely right. Be afraid. If I know what card you think of, what are the chances that I know your dirty little secrets? Just pay 0.001 to this following Bitcoin address, and I'll tell you the secret of how to protect yourself from mind reading. What? Wonky, but for real, it did remove the card that I chose. I chose the Queen of Diamonds, and obviously, as you can see on the screen, there's no Queen of Diamonds. So, how they did it, I don't know. Do I have dirty little secrets? Yes, I do. Will I pay this gentleman 0.001 bitcoins to reveal the way to protect me from mind reading? No, I won't. So we're going to go ahead and go to the next website. I think this is actually pretty cool. So if you guys are on the deep web and you guys want the link to this website to see if this website could guess what card you selected, go ahead and comment in the section below and I'll go ahead and provide you with the link. So we're going to go on to the next one. Oh, goodness gracious. It looks like we discovered another website focused on conspiracy theories. So Virginia Tech is under surveillance. Hokey Privacy is a project to educate people about the various privacy threats faced on the Virginia Tech campus. And as we see below, there's different links as to what's happening at Virginia Tech and why it's being more scrutinized with surveillance. So let's check out the first link. And the first link is ALPRS. That stands for Automatic License Plate Readers. Automatically reads your license plate, looks it up, and logs your location without any human interaction. Ah yes, automated license plate readers. The Blacksburg Police Department have automatic license plate readers purchased from the ELSAG North America Society installed on at least one of their vehicles. We also have received reports from several students that the Virginia Tech Police Department also has ALPRs. We are still investigating these reports. Automatic license plate readers use infrared light and cameras in combination with software that automatically reads license plates numbers without any human interaction. In comparison to a human who looks up the plate manually, automatic license plate readers pose a huge threat to privacy. In addition, the possibility of automatic real-time identification, time-stamped and location tagged license plate data can be used to pinpoint the location of a vehicle at the time for as long as the data is retained. ELSAG MPH900. The ALPRs used by the Blacksburg Police Department are ELSAG North American's PH900 series, which are capable of reading 1,800 license plates per second. Whoa! The device and program can read 1,800 license plates per second. Whoa, that's amazing. According to the manufacturer. According to the 2010 census, there was 42,620 people living in Blacksburg, including students. If this car is used daily, it is more than capable of scanning the license plates and logging the locations of residents thousands of times per year. The retention. Currently, there are no restrictions on how long data can be collected from automatic license plate readers, which can be stored at Virginia. In some cases, data is stored for months or even years. For example, the Virginia State Police built a massive database from 2010 until spring 2013 that allowed them to pinpoint the locations of millions of vehicles at a particular time and date. The best practice and recommendations: avoid driving. There is really no mitigation. Alright, so essentially this website's going to contain a bunch of different links to why they believe Virginia Tech is under surveillance. They have a valid point. That last technology that they were explaining, the automatic license plate readers, has a very high capability of retaining data of a bunch of people. So I think they have a valid point. And if you would like the link to this website to check out more of the conspiracy and how they're surveying the Virginia Tech campus, please comment in the section below and I'll be able to provide you guys that link. So This is going to be our last website that we're going to check out for this deep web series. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe, and you have a good afternoon or evening.